Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/Entitled Parents. In today's episode, Mom wants me to sign over $250K beneficiary check. Update: Mom wants me to sign over $250K beneficiary check. Mom mad that I called her a cab. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. Mom wants me to sign over $250K beneficiary check. My dad passed away recently, and it came to light that he named me as one of the beneficiaries on his life insurance policy. My mom says that it was a mistake and that I am not supposed to be a beneficiary, just my mom. She wants me to file for the money and sign the check over to her. I'm going to go through with it, because she is my mom and blah blah whatever. But the insulting part is that my mom says I can keep $5,000 from it to throw my wedding. I only have $2,000 from my own money cause my partner and I are kinda broke. Is she being entitled? Or am I? Or both of us lol. Edit: the reason why I think it is a mistake is because my younger sister is not listed as a beneficiary. Some updates. First of all, thank you for the advice. This has really given me different perspective on this money. I still have a lot to think about. At this point, I'm thinking about investing the money in my name and then sending my mom and sister a portion the yearly dividends that I do not reinvest. Hopefully this will keep everyone happy. To answer a few questions. 1. My mom, brother, and I are all receiving a third of the payout. 2. I think the policy was drafted before my sister was born, which is why she is not a beneficiary. 3. My mom is also receiving his social security, the house, and savings, etc. I did not realize that I was going to receive any sort of inheritance in the first place. 4. My mom is a good person and a good mom, and we have a good relationship. I am worried this money will ruin that. Do not sign it over to her. If your dad wanted her to have it, he would have made her beneficiary. That's yours, all of it. Agree. Naming someone as a beneficiary on life insurance is not a process you can undergo accidentally. It's not a matter of checking a box. Do not sign the check over. That is a life-changing amount of money, and your father left it to you, not your mother. You are absolutely not the entitled one here, your mother is. That's exactly what I was thinking. It seems factual at this point. We know that OP was already ready to sacrificially give the whole thing over to family even when that family was being wrong and got just as much themselves. She's definitely the only family member that could be counted on to be gracious enough to help her sister in ways/times that are good, and she chooses. My kid is the beneficiary on mine. No mistakes. There are no mistakes when making a life insurance policy. She only sees it as a mistake. Update: Mom wants me to sign over $250K beneficiary check. Oh boy. Well, some updates are due. First of all, thank you all for your concern and comments in my first post. It was helpful to hear your perspective on the money, and it definitely changed my view on the whole situation. To recap quickly, my dad passed away and he named me as a beneficiary on his life insurance policy. My mom says that it was a mistake and that I am not supposed to be a beneficiary, just my mom. She wants me and my brother to file for the money and sign the check over to her. On the policy, my mom is named at 34%, brother and I are named at 33%, and youngest sister is not named. It turns out that the policy was not made before my sister was born, which adds to the murkiness and confusion surrounding why my sister is not included. My guess is that my dad signed up for this policy and forgot my sister's social, thinking he would just come back to it later and revise, but never got around to it. He was bipolar and did things impulsively sometimes. I think this life insurance policy was one of them. Suggesting we slow down and talk about this policy more has made the bad guy in the family. My mom and brother think I am being selfish. It has gotten so tense that we have to discuss things via email because everyone is getting so emotional about it. My mom continues to insist that he made a mistake. She writes, "When Dad took out this policy, his intention was for me, my mom, to have money to pay off the house, which is already paid off by the way, and have financial means to take care of the family. Dad would never ever intentionally exclude little sis from this scenario if his intentions were to split things between the family. I believe he completed the paperwork incorrectly because he didn't understand how to write the policy to support his intentions." I responded with a proposal. The three of us split the cost of my dad's medical bills for the past 2 years of his illness, hospice care costs, and the funeral. After that is settled, my brother and I split our portions into 3 so that my sister gets a share. She does not like this proposal and passive-aggressively told me to not bother paying her back for the medical/funeral costs. I also get the sense that she is trying to guilt-trip me because she keeps saying she can't afford to screen in her porch. Sigh. I am sure there will be more updates. This feels long from over. Update. Thank you all for your thoughts and comments, but feel like I have to address that my sister is 10,000% my full sister. My dad adored her. Also, we're the type of siblings that look like twins, not that it matters. It's a shame how ugly people can get over money. I would engage a lawyer and stop speaking to them about it until you get things straightened away and finalized. She doesn't need a lawyer. Life insurance pays the beneficiaries, it's not part of the estate. If the dad has outstanding debts, that person can file against the estate, but the estate cannot take life insurance money from the intended recipient. As has been so eloquently stated, it's a trap. She is money hungry. Ask yourself this: how fast would she piss the cash away on frivolous things? Would she actually save money for your youngest sibling? You state she needs it to pay off the house. You also stated that the house was paid off. Are you 100% sure? Could she have taken out a second mortgage or did one of those scam reverse mortgages? You're talking about life-changing money. Don't fall for the family BS. Get her to give you a full financial disclosure. If she won't do it or lies to your face, you have your answer. Your father wanted you to have that money for a reason. It's up to you what to do with the money. Just protect yourself. I'd recommend a financial planner to help out with your inheritance. Since she has declined your offer to split medical and funeral bills, take it at face value and keep the money. Stop trying to appease her greediness. I would bet your father expected mommy dearest to take care of little sister. Make sure your brother is 100% with you on not giving mommy dearest a penny. She does not deserve it, and I would bet your father knew what kind of person she is, which is why he gave you and your brother money. He either knew she would blow it all and figured she did not deserve it, especially with both of you helping with the doctor bills. So, giving her money is a hard no. Mom mad that I called her a cab. Am I the a-hole here? My mom needs a ride to the airport on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. She lives about 25 away from me in one direction, and then the airport is another 25 minutes from my house in the opposite direction. If I were to drive her, the total trip would be 1.5 hours for me. On the other hand, it would be about a $45 cab from her place to the airport. My mom has helped me out a lot with stuff like this over the years, so of course I want to help her and repay the ride she's given me. However, I work a full-time job and look forward to sleeping in Sunday, and I have a party the night before. To me, it's well worth the $45 cab. I had initially agreed to give her a ride to the airport, but then thought about it more and decided to schedule a cab and put it on my credit card. When I told her that this, she got mad and told me to cancel passively aggressively. Am I missing something here? Is she being entitled or am I being rude? I really can't figure out what I did wrong here. You are NTA. You're doing her a great courtesy by paying for the cab. But Her Royal Highness expected her loyal subject to willingly and gratefully comply with her wishes, which was that you take her to the airport. In her mind, you cheated. This wasn't about you getting her to the airport safely. It was about her getting you to do what she wanted you to do. NTA. If you made it to the end of the video, Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.